Good morning, this is Dan from Morrison Meadows, doing an early one so you can enjoy the sunrise with me. No, just figured it's a good time before kids got up and got loud and crazy around here. So what's been happening? Well, yesterday I and the youngest got the barn cleaned out finally. Got the lambing jug set up, even though I think it might be a waste of my time. Because I'm supposed to have 4 ewes bred. The 2 older ones, their bags are not filling at all. And the 2 that have never lambed before, their bags are not really coming in at all. One more than the other, so I don't know. With the one older ewe, this is 2 lambing seasons in a row she's missed, so she's probably see ya if she doesn't lamb by the end of October here, because that's kind of when I pulled rams. Yeah, because I wanted to be able to put rams in the 1st of November, not have to worry about lambs, and all that garbage and stuff. So we'll see. I mean, I'm hoping the 2 registered at least lamb. The only concern I have with them is if they aren't bred, which is whatever, crap happens. If they're over conditioned to breed for the spring, and yeah, because they're fat. And I thought that was just because they're getting pregnant and being pregnant ewes, but they might just be fat, and I'm not happy about that. But whatever, I guess. Can't do much about it now. I don't want to cut rations on them right now, because if they are pregnant, I mean, that ain't good for them. So we will see. Hoping I'm wrong. And yeah. What else is going on? Pigs doing good. Cows, I gotta fire up the good old tractor and get them a bale today. Fired right up yesterday. I'm guessing I just need to fuel it up, so that's what I did. Let's see here. Yeah, cows are doing fine. Villanelle bean stayed in. Since putting them back in there, I don't know why he's staying in. Maybe he realizes that he's gonna go back to exile or whatever. Yeah, sheep are good other than those 4. I just thought they were bred, and they aren't really showing me they're bred. And according to the chalk, the 2 that have never lambed before are supposed to lamb the 8th and the 9th. So that's 4 days, 2 to 3 days. Yeah, they're not gonna lamb in 2 to 3 days. So I'm hoping my math was wrong and I did the early date, and yeah. So yeah, we lost a duck this week because they were, how shall we say, jerks? I don't know. When was that? Friday morning? Yeah, so go in there in the morning to feed. I usually feed in the afternoon, but I went in the morning because I didn't get a chance the day before to go in there and make sure the feeder was full. So I feed it, pull the gate shut behind me, which I usually don't do because I usually don't go out. Well, I pulled it shut, and while I was dumping the feed in there, 5 of the 6 pushed out the door. Like, they went out. I'm like, what the heck? So it's dark because it's doing it before school and stuff. And trying to chase them back in like normal. They go by the door 4 or 5 times. Pretty typical. But then they split into 2 groups. One group goes into tall grass behind the bin. One group is running around the yard. So I go with the plan of I'm just going to start catching them, throw them in. Well, in that, I caught the ones that were out in the yard first because I could catch them. I don't know why I chose that method. But the other ones that were running around the bin kind of split up even more. And they were trying to hunker down in long grass behind the bins. I was able to catch, let's see, yeah, 2 went in the yard, 3 went in the bins. I was able to catch 2 that were hunkered down I don't know if they didn't think I could see them, even though I was shining the flashlight on them. Catch them, throw them in. Couldn't find one. Could not find one. Well, I was like, whatever. I'll go check in 20 minutes, 30 minutes. You know, I've been out here for, I don't know, I was at least chasing 30, probably 40 minutes. My headlamp was dying, so I was trying to use my cell phone, which was a pain. So go in, shower, get ready to work, come back out. Dang, Zeus had one. So he is definitely not poultry safe. He had a chicken, he's had a duck now. Yeah. I don't know, he's just definitely not poultry safe. They say tie them to their collar and that'll help, but I'm like, my kids are gonna be freaking out about that, so we just can't have poultry with him around. He's on my wife's shit list now too. He jumped on her pickup yesterday, and yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We're still trying. Might need to get a shock collar and go that route of training for when he's not doing what he's supposed to. Because yeah. Let's see here. Pig's good. Goats are fine. Garden, I'm getting, if I don't pick tomatoes every day, I get probably about 50 or so when I do pick. So I'm up to my ears in tomatoes. Get a cucumber every once in a while. Still getting acorn squash from random places, even though we didn't really plant that many. Pumpkins are looking good. Yeah, I guess I can go show you the barn. I'm right here with the sheep. But yeah, so I hope I don't just waste my time, but I guess it'll be ready for spring lambing. Well, no, it won't. I need more jugs. So yeah, got those two. Got a straw bale in there ready just to dump in. Gotta clean a little bit more out. Throw a straw bale down here for bedding. Once they start showing me more signs, I'm probably gonna lock them up at night. Just cause don't know how the dogs are gonna be with them, where one's not doing great with poultry. Who knows what they'll do with a lamb, and he will definitely be bye-bye now if he messes with a lamb, because yeah, I have enough trouble keeping those things alive. He's not going to be the reason I lose more. So yeah, so to-do list today, just get a little quack shack built. I'm going to go doghouse style kind of deal for the winter with them. Kind of leave a spot where I can run a heat lamp in there if I think it's too cold for them. I'm also going to run winter plastic, whatever, over probably 2/3 of it, and go from there. See if that's warm enough. I mean, some people say ducks handle cold great. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. Just definitely don't want any duck sickles. So I'm gonna try to have that. I threw some bedding in there, created a windbreak for them the other day because it's been getting windy and kind of chilly when it's windy at night. So yeah, but today I'm gonna get the little quack shack doghouse style thing built inside their shelter. Make sure it has straw. So how I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna use a pallet for the base, and build 3.5 walls and a roof, and fill it full of straw for them. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna be 6x6 size roughly. Maybe not quite that big. 6 foot long, probably 4 foot wide, and go from there. It's not gonna fully set on a pallet. It's gonna overhang And so I figured I could put the feed in there to keep some of the blowing snow out. That'll happen this winter for sure. And go from there. Stopped at Tractor Supply and Menards, got the extension cords and the water heaters and all that stuff. So I ain't scrambling last year like I was last year, breaking ice and trying to get water heaters and all that garbage for once it froze. Still got to figure out Piglet's water. I tried the big one yesterday. I was like, oh, we're gonna put it in there and see what happens. Well, it held water when I filled it up a week ago, but it leaked a bunch out last night, so I don't know what's going on. So what I think I'm gonna do is dig down. I don't know if I want to dig down in that pen because I don't plan on keeping her there this winter, but I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Got to figure it out. Yeah, I got to figure it out for her this winter. But for now, I might dig it down, bury the heater or the tank a little bit. Just make it easier for her to get to the water, and should hopefully seal some of that leak. So even if it's just a slow leak and I don't have to fill it up as often, whatever. Because right now we got to pretty much fill up her tubs daily because she's a pain in the butt and spills them or whatever. So I know this winter I am not going to want to be dragging the hose out every single day to fill up her water tank. I'm not going to do that. So we got to figure something out. She's going to get watered when everybody else gets watered because it's a pain. I wish I had hydrants. More hydrants would be nice. But that's on the to-do list. Got to sell some animals for a lot of money before I can start digging hydrants and all that stuff. But yeah, other than that, don't know much else. So I'm gonna hay the cows today. Yeah, hay the cows today and get the duck hut built, quack shack, whatever you want to call it, duck house. Other than that, not too much happening here. Just kind of being prepared for winter and being prepared for hopefully some fall lambs here in the next, I'd say I wanted to wait about a week because I want them to actually have milk, and I don't want bottle babies because no thank you. Especially where my wife's working more now and all that stuff. So yeah, until next time, have a good one. Do the YouTube stuff. Find us on Facebook or TikTok. Yeah, talk to you later.